Vinny Caravella.
Alex, what's up?
It's been a while since we've had something truly depressing and bleak to play here at Giant Beast.
Oh no, gee, wait. You mean just like tonally?
Tonally.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, also maybe a little bit in execution as well.
Okay. I don't know. I've been playing a little Town of Light or whatever that game is. Boy, that's not a carnival.
Yeah, no, I don't imagine
That's not a festival of puppy petting.
But I bet it feels like a festival of puppy petting compared to the general tone of the Walking Dead series of comics and TV and video games and what have you.
Yeah, that's not a real upbeat, feel-good kind of thing.
Not so much. There is a new Walking Dead game series from the folks at Telltale who brought the critically acclaimed Season 1 and slightly less critically acclaimed Season 2 of The Walking Dead out.
Some new folks at Telltale, I assume, or some different folks.
Some different folks, because, so the first season was written by and directed by Sean Vanneman and Jake Rodkin, who went on to form Campo Santo. I forget who the folks were that worked on the second season, but I do not believe they are the ones that worked on this here. Walking Dead Michonne, which is the first time this series has brought up a character from the actual comics.
Oh yeah, this is a direct tie-in.
This is a direct tie-in.
You know that for sure, or
well, it is a direct tie-in.
Best to your knowledge for the first
I
time
played through
ever.
both, and I don't remember. I mean, certainly none of the main characters ever appeared in those games.
Did you go through? Oh, why don't you kick it off here? Did you read much of the comics?
To a point. I kind of got into the governor prison stuff, and then that's where I kind of fell off afterward.
Okay. Is that still going?
Yeah, the comics series, as far as I know, is still going.
And the TV thing still goes, right?
The TV thing does, in fact, still go.
And then this still goes.
And this still goes.
So many people that I loved behind.
So Michonne is the
character.
The character that they're bringing in from the comics?
And you are playing as her. So she's the sword-wielding, or in this case, machete-wielding, badass from the series. And the one thing that this game does that is, I think, sort of inherent to basing a game on, a character from the comic book series, is that it kind of expects you to know who she is out of the gate. There's not a lot of character building here.
Do you know if this is like post where the comic books?
No, I think it's pre.
Leave off? Okay.
I believe it's pre. I think this is sort of not exactly an origin story, but it is an early version of her story prior to when she meets up with Rick and all those folks.
Now, this is also you playing on the mouse and keyboard on the PC.
You're done with me.
Uh-oh.
So we're not going to play too far into this because this is not a very long episode.
But you have finished this chapter.
I have. I have played through this first chapter. It is, I would say, around 75 to 80 minutes long. Okay. And it's a 3-part series, which makes it a mini-series in the context of, the typical Telltale adventure.
And how much are they charging to get in here?
It is $15.
For all three?
Well, for any platform. Yeah, for all 3 episodes, it's $15.
Okay, and then it's on all platforms?
I believe it's on all the major I don't know if they do Wii U, but I believe it's on Xbox One and PS4.
Hey, you weren't kidding. She's got a sword.
Yep.
Is that her thing?
Yes, her whole thing is bladed weapons, up close and personal style combat.
Like, is she some kind of modern day samurai or something?
That's kind of how they frame her character early on. Like, she sort of shows up, she's got this samurai sword, she's got, like a pair of zombies that she leads around on a collar and chain, which she does not actually have with her at this point in the story.
Okay.
But she's supposed to be this kind of enigmatic badass, and then over time they do kind of develop her character a little bit more.
Oh, is she like a bit of like a fan favorite kind of thing?
Yeah. She was one of the characters that people were most looking forward to seeing on the TV series, which I kind of fell off not too long after she showed up.
Oh, I don't think I ever even got to her.
As you can see, we are doing the usual. Oh no, I missed. I fucked up. I didn't hit E fast enough.
And that's it? Insta death?
Insta death. So that's Walking Dead Michonne. Thanks, Vinny.
And that's the end of Michonne's story.
Not quite.
So you did finish this. What do you think?
It's not great. This episode did not make me overly excited at the prospect of playing more of this necessarily.
What parts do you think contributed to it falling flat?
It's a couple of things. One is that because they're using a major character from the comics, again, there is that perceived level of familiarity, so they don't spend this episode really doing a whole lot of character building work, which is one of the things that I think this series has always been really good at, is taking these characters and like building the player's relationship with them. With this, like, you'll see it when we get past this part, this intro, but she kind of hooks up with some people, she's on a boat with them, and then some more people show up, and then it's just kind of, you know, it's just kind of a nightmare from there on out, and it doesn't spend a lot of time developing those characters.
And the other characters, to your knowledge, are not...
I'm not familiar with them, if that's what
Okay.
you're asking. I don't remember them from the comics personally. But we are killing some zombies, and that's cool.
Certainly are. Heavy on the quick time event stuff?
This is probably one of the heaviest parts. There's like 2 significant chunks of that here.
Well, what I am getting is that she has probably lost her children to the zombie apocalypse, or they are missing. I don't know if they come up in the graphic novels or come back in the TV show.
So my
and that she's having some trouble.
Yeah, so my understanding from the graphic novels is that she had abandoned her kids during the apocalypse because she didn't really know what was going on at the time.
Okay.
And she is carrying a great deal of guilt around that.
Understandable.
Yeah. Let's
Okay,
just,
you're gonna have to sharpen that sword. I
Yeah, a
think,
little
at
bit.
some point.
There it is. The other thing is that I just don't think the storytelling in this is particularly strong. It feels like it's trying to hit some of the same beats in terms of, like, you know, can you really trust other people? You know, who's playing you versus, you know, who's honest in this world kind of stuff that the other games are doing. But it's not as effective at it because, again, you don't necessarily... Yeah, I'm kind of on fire there. My foot's on fire. I don't know. She doesn't seem to care.
No, she totally does not.
She doesn't seem terribly perturbed by it.
Okay, sorry. You were saying the character development.
It's just not great, and there are actually a couple of parts where characters do things that are just plain stupid, based on the statements and the things that are observed elsewhere in the world.
Great. Thanks.
What happened to her sword?
She still got it.
Oh, she got the machete, right?
Yeah, so I don't think she has the samurai sword at this point in the story. In her story, I think she's just wandering around with a machete at this point.
Oh. Having a real tough time. Huh?
Yeah, well, understandably.
Don't
Yeah.
fail this event.
It's okay. This is not how it ends.
Some days I envy the dead.
Could you?
I don't know. You want to find out?
Yeah. Oh, did you click it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went the other way. I lowered the gun
sus-
in mine.
Yeah, I would have in my playthrough, but I like this.
The intros and credit stuff in these games are always very stylish and great.
Oh, and there were those zombies she was toting around. And you said you don't think you get those in this. Oh, you don't get.
Well,
those
you don't get them in this episode, that's for sure.
Yeah, this has got a real True Detective opening so far. Well, there's also Go-Go 13.
I feel like every serious television show has its own version of this theme song now, though.
or this graphic treatment.
It's like how much graphic treatment and slide guitar can you throw in there?
How much overlay and seeing through, like the projection stuff.
It's like somehow alt country blues became the default genre for all this stuff.
Which is okay by me because
Yeah.
it's a genre I enjoy.
No, the music stuff is always done really well in pretty much all Telltale stuff. Like Jared Emerson Johnson is a great composer, and the licensed stuff that they choose to do is generally pretty good.
But this is good. This looks
Yeah.
that looks like the beginning of a Korn album, or the beginning.
Yeah, I mean,
remember that
again,
Korn album?
yeah, that's definitely the thing you want to pull when we're trying to sell this game to people. Oh, it's like that one Korn album.
That
Yeah.
Korn album with the playground.
What was that? It was the one that had like "Freak on a Leash" or whatever on it, right?
It was on with that cool animated music video. That's gotta be rough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm no way faulting the character motivations here.
Where are we taking place here? This looks like kind of northeast.
No, I think we're still in the South.
Yeah.
I think a lot of this series, or at least this season, this miniseries, takes place on the water or around it, and I think it's mostly like southern bayou type area.
You there?
Where's Chesapeake Bay?
Like check it out. We're on this boat. This is where we're at.
Damn it.
Chesapeake Bay.
Hey, Pete.
I live not too far from Chesapeake Bay.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? Your shift isn't for another
That's kind of northeast.
Couldn't sleep.
No, I think because most of the Walking Dead stuff takes place in like Georgia,
You holding up okay? Don't worry
or
about
at least around it.
Yeah, I guess yeah.
to
We're,
read.
it goes for a bit.
I'm not great.
Hang in there. This stuff you're dealing with
Pete will remember that.
go away overnight.
So this character has some relationship with you before you meet him.
If it gets as bad
So I don't think so. I think
Oh.
that what happened is that he stumbled upon you while you were in the middle of that situation, and he kind of invited you to come join his boat crew or whatever he's got going on here.
Whoa! Get down here,
Chesapeake Bay hits New York, Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, and West Virginia. So yeah, that's some say middle
It is, but
middle of the country.
I still think this is further south.
You do, okay.
Yes.
I might come through. Same spot.
'Cause, the stuff with The Walking Dead season 1 and 2, I think, took place in and around Georgia and that general region of the South as well.
Right on the dot.
Something might have happened to them, Pete.
Yeah, so he's talking about there are some people he normally trades with out here on the water, and they're not responding to radio calls.
So like,
Just don't know. That's the problem.
sorry, we're talking over a bunch of this stuff, but there's a banjo. You're totally right. Must be the South.
Obviously.
Go play the episode for yourself is what I'll say, because it's
hear it?
yeah, you said only about an hour and a half, right?
Yeah.
Sounds like a woman's voice. Vanessa, that
But how is the voice acting and delivery and stuff?
I think
It's
I hear something.
solid. I can't say it's a little bit more sedate, I feel like, than some of the stuff in the previous seasons.
I'll turn it up a bit so make sure people can actually.
Michonne? Again with the shortwave?
I'm not just giving up.
That's a
This
southern
thing was
accent
full
if
of
I've
ever
just
heard
a
one.
year ago. They went somewhere.
South London, perhaps.
Probably for good reason.
Then I want to know why. Hello?
The sigh.
Hello?
He's by far the most relatable character.
You heard it that time, right? She said help.
I don't know, Pete. Didn't sound like Vanessa.
But it's someone. She might know what happened here. No, damn it.
That guy kind of sounds like
Look, we don't start
Jason
caring about the
Statham.
people that are out there.
Like
We're
a
better
much
than the damn walkers.
a much more jaunty version of him, yes.
All we'll find out there is trouble, Pete.
I mean it. What's the
Come
point
on,
of
you're not
justifying-
hearing that?
All right.
A little bit.
So let's-
A little bit.
They got Jason Statham to do their Walking Dead game? That's crazy.
You're the only one on this boat.
So the other interesting thing about this is because you are playing as a character that exists in the comics.
Not Sadiq.
Like
Especially
with
not
Lee and with Clementine,
You know
there was a
they're
certain amount of character there that you just kind of was just there. But you were also role playing those characters to a degree within like what you think
Yes,
they would be.
This is your Lee.
Whereas Michonne is this established character, and there's kind of an established personality with her. So like, it feels like there's less room to negotiate
Sure.
with her.
Like
and-
you could already role play Michonne if you knew the contextual stuff from the
to a point.
yeah. Like what would she do? Did you nail it?
Probably not quite.
Well, nothing there.
There it is.
Let's just move on.
Where are you?
Anything?
I heard her. Barely.
I knew it.
Oh, this is a bad idea, Pete. You want to find more people. You're forgetting what people are like.
It's true.
But it's just
Uh-oh.
Ah, boat problems.
Everyone okay?
Oh,
Berto,
we hit
Sadiq, guys better get up here.
a body of water, but it's really just a pile of zombies.
I can't see a damn
Oh, we
thing.
get into water zombies.
Wheel steady.
That's a thing.
Take in those sails, now.
Uh-oh.
Sadiq, get down.
Ooh, you take the hit on that?
I took a little bit of a hit, yeah.
Your shoulder will remember that.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Somebody's got to secure that boom pole.
Damn shortwave. You just had to take us in close, right into a fucking rock.
Hey, I've been sailing these waters for years. There aren't any rocks here.
Well, then what the hell was that?
Something else.
You said it yourself.
Something else is never the description you want when describing things in this
Safe anymore,
universe.
Pete. Your friends are gone, and whatever scared them off is gonna find us next. I told you this was a bad idea.
You're just being paranoid.
It's not paranoia if you're right.
Also,
Stop. We need to free the boat.
you said it was a bad idea like 5 seconds ago. No, there's nothing that he has even done yet.
Yeah. Again, so this is one of the things,
What if she's
because it's a 3-episode thing, it feels like they're trying to condense a lot of this character stuff, like, as quickly as they can to kind of get you through the
Sure.
story beats.
We can haul off.
If they'd never turned that radio on, we would have been fine.
Yeah, everything would have been great. I don't know.
I'm also angry.
Michonne,
Angry boat people.
what exactly did she say?
She
I
did?
asked where she was,
Yes.
and she said, Mob Jack. I couldn't make out more than that.
Michonne, take these.
These important video game items that you will need
Seriously.
to do the things that this video game requires of
See if we're
you.
close to help.
Put these in
I
your
need to
magic
know what our
inventory. That was bordering on like Resident Evil, like master of
Yeah.
lockpicking.
For all our sakes.
What? Okay. Nothing. Because we're gonna find some zombies?
We'll see. See what we got here.
In the Walking Dead universe, is it only humans that are zombified? Animals?
I forget if animals are.
I got like a zombie shark.
I feel like no, because
I'm like,
I feel like you would see a lot more zombie animals running around if that were the case.
Running low on rice. Need to find some food soon.
can dogs eat zombies and be okay?
All I remember about animals is like, what's his name from the Southern Hunter dude running around crossbowing deer and stuff.
Didn't he have a dog?
There was a dog in season 2, but it's part of a very sad part of the early storyline, and that's kind of it. It's not a zombie dog though.
Cautious enough.
He's just an optimist.
You call it what you like, but we shouldn't be trying to find people. We should be staying the hell away from them. Look where we are.
On a boat.
Yeah, middle of the water.
You think this is an accident? Damn wind.
You're saying this is a trap?
People do anything to survive these days. And to get their hands on a boat like this,
But what will he remember? I don't know.
Oh, you think you got it all figured out, don't you? Thanks. We can take it from here.
She vanished. Oh.
Oh.
Hold on, let me
over
check over here.
It's too dark to see much of anything.
Oh, you have to use the flashlight?
Yeah, looks like it. Oh, there's something down there.
It was?
There it is.
It's a damn boat.
Pete. Figured out what we're stuck on.
Damn. At least it's not Rashid's boat.
You're able to tell from that angle.
It's good.
Still on that boat. I don't want to die like that. Sorry.
Dying isn't the bad part there. It's the resurrecting under the water thing that would probably extra suck.
I don't want to see this fall apart, you know? I've seen better places than this get torn to shreds.
What do you...
You're not the only one.
Nobody wants to die, right?
No, I would think not.
I shouldn't let him see me slacking off like this.
He gets really mad.
He's really ashamed of
It's
his.
really... I'm a really good worker.
Don't mind me, folks. All right, let's see.
Are you gonna do your like Titanic moment? Get in that boat. Trade up.
Well, assuming that boat's even seaworthy.
Looks like an old ferry.
Could be worth checking out. You know, extra parts, maybe some food.
All right, so you are stuck on a boat, right?
Yeah, currently they're stuck. They cannot move at the moment.
Okay.
Yes, let's look at the plant.
Gotta have your citrus.
This should start producing fruit one of these days.
Or weed. Growing your herb. Just jump in that water.
I feel like getting high in the middle of a zombie apocalypse is just not a great idea. You really don't want anything that dulls the senses.
Pete,
Find anything?
saw a ferry. Maroon near the shore.
A ferry. Didn't see a ferry last time I was here.
You didn't see a wrecked boat either.
Yeah.
Tiller lever shot.
You could fill this whole delta with what you haven't seen.
Tiller lever. Connects the wheel to the...
Look, I don't know shit about boats. Just tell me what you need, Pete.
Might have what we need to fix this damn thing. It's the best option we got.
What about the broken boat?
What about your friends? You think they could be out there?
Hopefully we find
Do you know,
some sign of
is this a
She knew the area better than anyone.
voice actress
We know
from
where
the
to
show?
find the parts we need.
I don't think it is, but I don't actually know off
Okay.
the top of my head. She sounds similar, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the same actress or not.
I forget. One time, I feel like I knew the dividing lines and the, like who had rights to
We're
what.
just gonna sit around waiting for you.
So Telltale's stuff is based on the comics.
You
Right.
don't answer my
The show
The
stuff
show
is based
stuff
on
is
the
separate.
comics.
It's based on the comics, but it's separate because
Okay.
the story diverges more, I think, than what because the Telltale stuff is just different characters in the same universe, whereas the TV show is the same characters but in a slightly different universe.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's like a little alternate reality.
Yeah. And then once you start getting into the mobile games, I have no fucking idea what any of that is based on.
It's basically kind of like how Game of Thrones has created its own pocket universe.
Don't let this
Yes.
turn into a rescue
And
mission.
the Telltale game was based on the Game of Thrones TV show, but not necessarily on the books.
Okay.
Pete, we'll get what we need and get out. That's the plan.
Good.
Come on.
I love you, Oak.
Let's get going.
Oak has done a fantastic job in the zombie apocalypse of keeping it tight in the facial area.
Totally.
Not easy.
No,
He's
absolutely not.
Gotta keep those mutton chops just right.
All right, so we're gonna go just a little bit further here, and then we're gonna call it because I don't want to spoil obviously the whole episode for people who do want to play.
So you're getting on a boat
We're getting on a boat to go to a boat.
and then fix your boat?
So we left a
Because
boat.
you're stuck on a boat.
We left a boat to get on another boat so that we could go to this other boat to get the boat that will fix our boat, so we can go back on that boat to our boat and fix the boat with the stuff we got from the other boat.
Because you're stuck on a broken boat.
Because we're stuck on a broken boat at the moment. That'll make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, totally.
That'll track?
Yeah. Whoa!
Whoops. I don't know what's up with that. This is new.
It would be.
Playing it blind.
That is the first time I've seen. Oh, that's not great.
We lost the font.
Eh.
So damn much.
Ouch.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be guessing for answers here on out.
Use your gut.
We'll just listen. Oh, you hate to see that.
You know, something's really been bothering me. And I have to ask.
What?
Do you think this looks dumb?
Oh, what?
I don't know. Oak's been giving me shit about it. Says I look like a pirate. What do you think?
Middle option.
That's your big question?
I went
You
top.
worried about a damn earring?
Man's gotta look good, doesn't he?
So this didn't happen to me at all when I played through the episode originally.
Could be our computer, who knows?
I don't think so.
I'd get you to loosen up sooner or later.
Considering it was working
So
before, I
serious.
don't know. Seems like just a bug.
It's gotta be exhausting.
I think you're exaggerating.
Did she stand up and then sit down again?
Stretching.
All right, I get it.
You know, when we first brought you on board, never thought you'd decide to stick around. You didn't talk to anybody. I just assumed you'd take off the minute you got your strength back. Well, I keep expecting to wake up and find this dinghy gone, and you with it.
I like these voice actors.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, there's a decent chemistry
What can I
between
say?
the main characters.
You're not terrible company.
Like, they're good reads.
I'm flattered.
Like I said, it's just a little more low-key than some of the stuff in the other Walking Dead seasons, but it's not bad.
What you were about to do.
It's the writing that I'm a little less enamored with, than less so than the
Now you
performances.
must keep it to yourself.
Why'd you stop me? You pulled the gun out of my hand.
If you hadn't shown up,
We should start trying to figure out like which broken characters seem to represent what letters, and like
Like, I
decipher
break the code.
decipher the code here.
on my own, like you were. Convinced myself I liked it that way.
I wish I even knew what that was.
After a while, I just...
Oh, you hate to see that.
Is it my time? My line.
Well, at least those letters didn't get fucked up.
How about you, dude? You got a knife too.
Yeah, do something, man.
Oh yeah, they're your water zombies.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's like right out of World War Z.
I believe there's stuff in the Walking Dead comics about underwater zombies as well.
Both going down! Only chance!
Oh. Uh-oh, that's...
You hate to see that.
That doesn't end well, right?
Found that Q key. That's not safe. This is not a safe place.
This is all terrible. You need to just swim somewhere. Oh, excuse me.
All float on.
Really?
Somehow he made it out.
But he made it out and didn't even come back for you? Well, that's the right move. That's the right move.
You gotta
That's-
get to safety so you can help.
Yeah. Zombies hate climbing rocks.
It's true. That's just true. All right, we have letters again.
It's almost us. Guess I should have kept my mouth shut, huh? I can't believe it.
Let's let it ride. Just let it ride.
Jesus.
No answer. I like him just having this moment.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for laughing. I didn't mean. I'm sorry.
I know, I've been talking a lot.
So this is one of those things that I was talking about before when I say that sometimes the choices and the things that people do in this game don't make a hell of a lot of sense.
Might be someone who can tell
So you
me
get on this
what-
shoreline and you're looking at this boat. And from the get-go, check out what this boat is called.
Oh.
Mobjack, right?
You know, the mob jack where they said they were trapped.
Yes. Nobody comments on that for the next like 20 minutes of game.
Do we assume that they did not see that?
It would be baffling to me that people who are presumably as observant when it comes to survival as they are would not even notice that the name of the boat is the thing you said out loud in conversation just a few minutes ago.
Hard to look.
Like, it would have been better if they just
Ways in.
didn't have that on the smokestack or whatever.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's not actually as infuriating as I think it is, but
It's
like,
once you pointed it out, that's
it's just like, how do you not even comment on that?
Those walkers aren't going to stay put for long. We need to get going.
All right, so what do we think? Enter the window or enter the ladder?
window.
I picked the window. I went the ladder the last time.
Hope you're not afraid of the dark.
I am. Why'd you bring that up? You know I am.
And so ends this meeting of the Midnight Society.
Uh-oh, it is quite dark in there. Should we call it soon?
Yeah, I'm just gonna poke around because I haven't seen what actually happens if you pick this option.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna poke around here for a second.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna say let's close it.
Maybe they'll come to the mobjack thing sooner since it says mobjack.
Yeah,
right
so they
behind
don't
you.
mention it at all if you go up the ladder route.
Look at the go turn behind you. I can't.
Can't. We got one. Oh, there's
Don't-
more than one.
Don't be a hero. You know, I guess you put the lady who uses a sword in the game. You gotta expect a bunch of combat, right?
Yep,
You okay?
that's fair.
Ooh, I
Oh
thought
wait,
you- I
what
thought
the
you were
hell?
just gonna slice his head off.
Oh, that's bad.
Uh-oh.
Those are fairly recently dead people.
Are they zombies?
I think they were killed before they were turned.
These people weren't walkers. They were
And I think that's
executed.
where we're going to call it, because I think that's as far as I want this to go. I don't want to announce too much more what happens in the plot. So again, this is
Should
walking...
we pause it, or it's just going to keep going?
I mean, we'll let this scene play out, but
Okay.
Once that's over with, we're just going to end this. So that's The Walking Dead Michonne, or at least a chunk of the first episode here. Again, there are set to be 3 episodes in this little mini series. I'm kind of lukewarm on it. Like, I don't hate it, but it's not hitting the same notes for me that even like the second season of The Walking Dead, which I did not like as much, which that one did.
I mean, I know the world's going to hell.
And it's $15 for all 3?
It is.
All right. Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Vinny.
Damn well, Matt.